God's people shouldn't come out of the world and gather as the ecclesia to be served common bread. You know the reason? The reason is because the thing that you are being served in church, in that regard, are things you can learn anywhere and everywhere else. The thing you ought to be taught in church, you will not learn in anywhere except in church. Because the focus of our education in church is Christ. Nobody is going to teach you Christ outside of the ecclesia. You don't need to be a believer in order to learn Newton's laws, all of them, and to understand them, and to even profit with them and by them. And there's nothing wrong with that knowledge, but that is not holy. When you come to the assembly of God's people, the ecclesia, it's Mount Zion, it's holy ground, it's the church of the firstborn. We're in the midst of innumerable company of angels. We've come to the spirit of just men made perfect. We've come to the blood of sprinkling that speaks better things than the blood of Abel. There's a reason why God called us in community. And no matter how important things might be in their places, they should be kept in their places. The tools that God is giving to us as ministers of the gospel for arriving at his purpose for the church, and that purpose is the perfecting, maturing of the saints. It's not motivational speaking. It's important for you to know how to behave in interpersonal situations and relationships. It's important for you to know social dynamics, etiquettes of relationship. And in fact, even the church, under certain circumstances, is within her right to teach because they are part of your life. But that is not the calling of a man of God. That's not the calling of an apostle. You are an apostle, teaching people how to do multi-level marketing. In church, you take microphone, and 90% of the things that you say can be said anywhere. Hi, God have mercy that we gather God's people and we serve them common bread. There is something that is distinctively Christian, that is uniquely Christian. There's a reason why we came from out of the world and then we congregate here. If there should be time when we should give opportunity to teach you some of the other things you need in order to get by in life. Is that okay? And to be a good neighbor in the workplace, and to be a good player, and to even be able to succeed when you go for interview and you're competing against other people. We should be able to bring you those kinds of services as members of a Christian community. But that is not the focus of a Christian gathering when we gather for worship. A servant of God, a minister of the gospel, when he stands on the platform in order to preach, he is not supposed to be serving common bread. That is why we are now breeding apostles that unbelievers are celebrating. If the people that killed your master, if they love you, you are in big trouble. The people that, if Jesus was here, they will say, crucify him, crucify him. You are a servant of Jesus. And they say, I just love that man, that man. I'm not a Christian, but every time I listen to him, he blesses me. What does that even mean? How are you not shutting down to go and look for God afresh? And then if we talk, you say, God give everybody different calling, unique. I don't doubt it. Just don't call it Christian ministry. Are you with me? Yes, open a school of social engineering, social change, school of ethics. Call it whatever you want to call it. Do it for free if you like. Do it for a fee if you like. Are you with me? We are not saying that the thing is wrong. We are simply saying it is common. And because it is common, it's not appropriate on God's hallowed platform.